You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arms heavy, weighed down by Mouse, clinging to it with his little claws and teeth. Come on, grab the doorknob! You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Please, cat, help me! Oh no! What's up, everybody, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. This is a itch.io game that I found recently about you taking in a black cat, and things start going very, very wrong. So if you guys enjoy what you guys see, and you guys want to see more of this type of content, then hit that like, and let's begin. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... Aww, it's a little kitty. Aww. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the streets. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around this area recently. Then why are we outside if there's missing people? And of course you hear a meow, so what else do you think it is? A Tyrannosaurus Rex? Well, that and the river. ... But none of them react to the sound of all. But none of them react to the sound of all at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. Ooh, we're gonna get kidnapped. We're gonna get kidnapped. Yay! You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Oh, I don't care if the game says don't take this cat home. I'm taking this cat home. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. I want this cat. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh, it's a cat. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. Yeah, from the meows, very probably should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst the dark sea of its black fur. Oh, it has a little paws out. It puts his paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh. So cute. And it definitely knows it. It's the most smuggest cat you've ever seen. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Haven't they ruled the world like once? Once, I'm pretty sure. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? Okay, what is going on? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Well, this one hasn't. The cat doesn't. He knows. He's like, man, listen. Okay, I could jump out if I want to, but this box is just so cozy. The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. Yeah, because it likes the box. It's just looking at you. Well, I mean, if it's looking at me, I might as well, you know? As if waiting for you to make the next move. Do not take the cat home or take cat home. We're obviously going to take this cat home. What are we talking about? ... You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? No. You're all alone. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so. You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses onto your chest. Aww, that's just so adorable. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh, and it's pawing at me. And it's pawing at me. You think a little while will probably... You think a little while will probably be more than like a day. He'll be responsible and take it to his shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Okay. You know what? We're gonna become best pals now. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and then head back home. Yeah, I may be broke, but this cat getting all the food that they want. You hear me? You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. Well, I mean, couldn't be ever more happier with this cat now. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. It's gonna be great! Even if it is just a cat. This isn't just a cat. He's gonna be my new pal. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to his own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Is this just Cat Simulator? You put some cat food on a saucer, and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Come here! It pokes up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. ... And completely ignores it. That's fine. I didn't just spend my entire allowance on it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spend your hard-earned cash on it. Thank you. It's just a cat after all. It is just a cat. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your leg with a paw. How can I can't, nobody can ever be mad at a little cat like this. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. I mean, you smile. It follows you into the kitchen as you start to on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Yeah! Tomato sauce. Ow! Did I cut myself? You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Ow! Stupid. You feel a bit embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops onto the counter. Hey buddy, what do you need? It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. That's a knife, yeah! Don't worry, alright, it's just a... You watch as the cat starts to... What does it do? What? Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the... enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Cat, don't eat that! Don't eat that! Don't lick that! Don't lick that! That's not good! That's not good for you! Your blood. Don't lick that! You're so shocked. By the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. I mean, I would feel uneasy if the cat starts licking my blood. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was just a little weird. I agree with you. Just a little bit, just that bit. Right? Yeah? Yeah? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Yeah, I think a cat wouldn't lick my... Okay, no, I don't want to think about that. Right? Yeah, right? Don't... Oh. Ah, I can't stay uneasy with your meowing. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. I did buy cat food. You were going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. And nothing bad can happen. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. What do you mean? Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. Can you please not lick at my wound? While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. Why? You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what it'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. Oh no! Do you have a taste for my blood, kitty? Do you have a taste for my blood? You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Yeah, what's up? What? Okay, I get it. You're feisty. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. Uh-oh, you shouldn't have done that. You feel bad immediately, but before you could do anything, the cat meows sharply at you, dashes off in the corner and into the hall. Sorry! You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. I am scared of that, actually. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. And we're a good person, so we'll never toss the cat out of the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... Oh no. Oh no! What did you do, cat? The lights just went out. That cat knows how to configure the electricity box. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. I don't think that was the rain. You check your cell phone only to find out it's out of batteries. How convenient. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing must have been so spur off the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Is the cat just standing there? It's quiet. Too quiet! Did the rain stop? But then why did the power go out? Because it wasn't the rain, my friend! You look outside. This guy's pitch black. What time is it? No way that cat knows how to control time! You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hi. Why does the clock have letters? Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. Hey kitty. We good? We pals? It's not giving any indications that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. Yeah, if I turn around, that thing's gonna be gone. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. This cat has infiltrated my mind! Those hides hold you still. Even if your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, and if this flashlight turns off, I'm screwed. The flashlight flickers. And the cat is gone. Oh no! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctured with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart, is overridden as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock walking with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if your answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored, but no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock, and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator preparing to pounce. That cat's about to kill me. But waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. I don't like this. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "No!" Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With the thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement. Run! Run! But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Just run! Your legs tangle together under you in a haste and you fall to the ground. How? I broke my leg! A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. What is on my leg? You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it's been kicked. That cat put a knife under my leg, didn't it? It did! Wielded from your fall, you look up in the daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from the outside. Yo! Yo, no! The light pouring in from your now open front door. Don't tell me it's bringing its children over here. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicable open door screeches to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tainted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You grip dryly at the pain in your foot. You've been stabbed. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on the cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. Hi, kitty. Hi. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in the light. What are you doing? What? Don't you be skipping? And it bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blood. Run! 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 He's got a lot of blood to clean, so that's the opportunity to run. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. Just run! The sound of your shakily breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you take it in. Run! That cat is fast with cleaning the blood! What are you thinking? Move! Move! Licking away at your kitchen knife once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. You idiot! Run! Blood? Meow meow. I crave the flesh of your toes. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. It wants your blood, your heart. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, so shoulders twitching as if it's just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. Thank you! You run or rather limp down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. What is going on? But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you, everything. Except your blood. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. I've been transferred to another dimension. This cat has transferred me into another dimension. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of your eyes when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. No! Even then, you don't stop running because if that cat's right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Oh no! Keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. WD Gasto? You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. What? Wait. Huh? That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You gently allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe who you could meet. Oh, little girlfriend. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Oh no. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. No, I don't want to hear that. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Guess it should have been obvious. Don't you do it! It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst the dark sea of black fur. So, you look so familiar. I knew it! We remember! Right? Meow. Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you or for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. Because it's evil! It's evil! It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Don't take the cat home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Exactly, I'm responsible. Yeah, now, you are. With rent and bills to pay for. Not to mention you need to buy food and to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. Don't go into the temptations. What to do? Play with the cat? Oh, you just want a little attention, don't you? Yeah, of course you want attention. The poor thing must be bored sitting in that box all day. you're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? I'll check my pockets. Dig into your pockets. You found a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited cat leaping for it could easily lead to you being bitten and scratched. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. That cat's... Well, I don't... Come on. Let's not feed the cat chocolate. Not too helpful even right now. The only other thing you got on you is your phone. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but we have super cattails on it. I know. I mean, no. There is something you could do. Yeah, sure. Take a picture. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's adorable. Photo montage. Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Okay. You turn and walk away, but if you leave that... Oh, who's calling me? Your phone got a message. You open it up and... What? What's on my phone? What? Aren't I cutie? This cat can use... This cat can use an iPhone. It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute. And happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. Hi. But the cat is simply looking at you. Don't look at me with those suspicious eyes. It mews sadly as if pleading you to come back. I guess we can hang out and do something else. Okay. What to do? I guess feed cat. Must be hungry, right? You can't imagine if that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to the box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished here either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out with knowing you left the cat behind a hungry cat. Especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? What's around the area? You glance around the dark, dingy area. And only see garbage bags, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes, and scattered litter here and there. If there was something for a cat to eat, surely you would have found it by now, right? But you don't want to give up so easily. You kept looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. What do I listen? Huh? You barely make out the sound of a faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, oh so quietly, you creep over to the bin. What's in it? And what's in the trash bin? You lunge. Oh! Why? Why did I do that? You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You stumbled and knocked over a stash of nearby boxes full of more trash. But as you stood up, grasped in your hand. Oh, it's a small mouse. Oh. I see. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. The mouse squeaks and squeaks in distress, wriggling and struggling desperately in your grip. Don't tell me that. You're holding it too tightly and careful for it to be able to bite or scratch you though. It wears itself out eventually and looks up at you with black eyes. It's completely at your mercy. Better mouse. And? Are you sure? It's better mouse. You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. Must be starving. I'm gonna spare a mouse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, you don't need to growl at me. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Spare the mouse. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Ah! You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey. Now. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. But you don't pay it much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you. What? Blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. No! Okay, take the mouse outside! The mouse looks scared as it can sense your intentions. Don't shake your chin, please! His chin starts to struggle again. I tried to save you! It's either you or me. The mouse is reluctant. I'm so sorry! You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. Please don't show it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! The mouse, pain, squeaks and squeals pierce through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at you, red tinting its fangs. Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Oh, no. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take the chance to leave. The well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Yeah, let me out, finally, yeah! Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. Yeah, let's head home! Inside we go. After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight for your room and collapse on your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. Later, you wake up. Oh no, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. What? Oh no, it's a nightmare! It's a nightmare! It's a nightmare! There's two squeaking and skirling noises all around you. So loud and constant like those screams in the darkness of your room. The rat people! I'm sorry! You see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mouse surrounding your bed. You try to run. Oh no! Ah! But you cry out as twin laces of pain race up your legs. You fall off the bed and attempt to escape, the hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. Thank you. You can't stand up. Looking bad and squinting in the dark. Squinting in the dark, you just about make out the source of your pain. The flesh and tendons of your heels. Oh! Bitten through your socks. No, leave me alone. Despite you crawl with only your arms towards the door. The mice descend upon you. Oh no! No, I'm sorry! Biting into your skin. Gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arms heavy, weighed down by mouse, clinging to it with its little claws and teeth. Come on, grab the doorknob! You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Please, cat, help me! but your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground lifeless. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. With a few mice creeped forward to furiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you. The darkness in its beady black eyes. The darkness you can't begin to measure. It's the depths. Oh no! Nor the hatred pounding out from within them. All of it aimed at you. Ah! You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eating away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable, and yet you just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. Oh! You can cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. You feel something being pulled out of you. In between the moments that blankets of darkness fade out your vision, you hear something wet plop on the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open and see it in front of the mouse. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger? Yes. So much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leaning in from the darkness beyond the doorway. You cat! You can hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Low yowls, deep snarls, gnashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining senses leave you, you smile weakly with the last of your strength, when something soft and lightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Please, cat, leave me alone. Good kitty. I'm sorry, but we're gonna get out. You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the hallway without another look. Phew, that was weird. You're a good distance away when... Oh, did he... Man, how'd you get my number, cat? Not again. You reluctantly look at the new message and... Don't ignore me. How are you selfieing? Creeped out, you decide to just go home. Come on, please. I know you're seeing these. Man, maybe it's because we're open. Just check the preview message. Stop opening up the messages, because then it's going to say that it says seen. How can a cat type human words? Come back. Oh, come on, really? Come back. No, thank you. Come back. No, thank you. Oh, no! I don't want to come back! I don't want to know what's on this. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that's when we leave. Don't! Can see you. No, you can't. Can always see you. You can't hide. I'll always find you. Why? Don't put that emoji. Your eyes dart around nervously, certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. Just head inside, lock the door. Head inside, lock the door. You're finally home, but you feel too shaken, finally relieved to calm you down. You rush to your bathroom and slam the door behind you. Just lock the door! Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just like a bad dream. Everything's okay. There's gonna be glowing eyes behind that mirror, isn't there? You fumble in the dark to turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it'll calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all there are, right? Hallucinations. You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you realize. Yeah, that must be... Oh no. You jump as your phone alerts you to yet another message received. Just check the voice, the message preview. I'm gonna ignore my phone. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't care. Your phone vibrates intensely over and over, so you just can't look. Yeah, no, thank you. You keep your eyes squeezed shut, your fingers tightly gripped on the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever or whatever is doing this to just stop already. Please, just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the darkness corners of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. Oh no. You think that this would give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel eyes on you. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck, damp and deep and slow. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. He's behind me, isn't he? Nothing. Oh! I guess it was just a dream. You peek around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that that something is there, waiting to be acknowledged, for you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will it deign to give you peace, to free you from a life of constantly looking over your shoulder, of seeing your own image, your own reflection. You feel its patience, limitless and cold. You can't win against it in a war of attrition. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you. So, you close your eyes and accept it. Oh no! I'm gonna check my phone! With shaking hands, you look at your phone. Hi, friend. Hi. Oh no! What? Startled, you whirl around and intensely jump back. You slip, smashing the back of your head into the bathroom mirror. Oh, that's gonna hurt. You don't register the pain just yet, your eyes shifting wildly around the room. Is he there? There's nothing there. Nothing at all. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your hand. You can't really see anything, but it feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. Oh no! The dizziness overwhelms you and you collapse on the bathroom tiles. That cat. Free supper, I guess. Help. You reach for your phone to call an ambulance. The batteries are dead. I guess you can go hang out. I could stay a little longer. Meow. But what to do? I'm gonna... take you home. Meow. Well, why not? Right? Meow. Let's get out of here, yeah? Yeah, okay, let's just go. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. Huh? But that would be a waste of time. Oh no. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You are living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. I guess we could do something with the cat. Like what? We will clean the cat. Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprisingly, since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box. in an alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no expert, but you think it's the best way to get a cat clean would be... I would say carefully. You think carefully is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you doubt it'll be a fan of excessive amounts of it. So you pick the cat up and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. I know. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. Let's get you all cleaned up now. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. Aww! The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur sticking on you. Uh-oh? You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. Oh no, what is going on? You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize you're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off. But... Ow, what? Pain lances through the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing. I'm becoming a cat! Growing out of you. No, this ain't good. You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes. My eyes! Your tongue! It's even growing inside your throat. Oh no! Oh no! As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as it did to it earlier. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing hair. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe. Quickly! Cats don't like water, you think? So a quick wash would be the best way to go, right? You decide to do everything at once, filling the tub deep with soapy, bubbly, warm water. A quick dunk here, a short scrubbing there, then rinse and dry. The cats won't even know what hit it before everything's over. You open the door and click your tongue, beckoning the cat inside. It quickly scampers in, curious of the newly available setting. You close the door so it won't be able to run out and make a mess of the apartment. Yeah! Stealing yourself, you roll up your sleeves. You lift the cat and carry it over to the tub. Your plan's already compromised as the cat starts to struggle in your hold. You probably should have held it so it couldn't see the water. Ow! It scratched my arm! You knew that I wouldn't be happy about the water, but you didn't think it would be this arid. Still, as mad as it will be for you for a little while, you know this is for the best. Don't you do it! This deep scratch to your bicep startles you, making you drop the cat into the tub. Oi! I'm so sorry! Oi! Shoot! Kitty! The cat doesn't re-emerge, hissing and yowling like you thought it would. Kitty? You rush over and dunk your arms beneath the soapy surface, searching for the cat. But what if it bumped its head and black out? It would drown. But you didn't find it. We don't find the cat. Instead, what? You watch as this water starts to darken. At first, you think it's just dirt from the cat and feel a little vindicated by your decision, but the water darkens further and further until it looks like you filled your tub with black ink rather than water. Even the soap bubbles are translucent obsidian now. Even the soap bubbles are translucent obsidian now. This is... something's not right. But as soon as you have this thought, is the cat out? Whoa! You just felt something tugging you from under the water. You try to pull away, but your arm wouldn't budge. Why? Couldn't you have thought about releasing your hands earlier? Whatever it is, it pulls you closer towards the water. You try to use your free hand to release the drain plug. But when you dunk your other arm in the water without thinking, it grabbed too. Both hands are strained. You can't get any leverage to force yourself free. Ah! You're dragged into the mucky waters of the tub. You're dragged down and down, down farther still. How deep is this tub? Much farther than it should be possible for your bathtub. You can't breathe. You think you can't see either, but as you draw your final breath, you think you see what has been pulling you down. Something resting below, deep down below. Something waiting for you.